Hi everyone, so looking at option alpha and pretty much going nuts. Okay, so I was still working on my automation and what did I find? So I'm looking at 1 year period. So let's just look at 1 year. So this is 3,000 investment. Position size is 30% of the capital, right? And then here, entry time 12:30, not trading on Fridays, don't care about FOMC meetings, position criteria, nothing entry, nothing exit. I'm just looking at 5% return and stop loss is 10%. So basically it's just 10%. If I lose 10%, that's it. And expiration, so it will not work 10 minutes before the close. So now 1 year, when I did run the back test from $3,000, it made, I still cannot believe this. Okay, is this 1 year? Yeah, this is 1 year. Okay, I'm not crazy, right? Back test. It's because it's taking such a small profit, it makes tons of trades, and then it comes out to be total profit 748,487. If we look at the monthly profit and loss, so January 10 grand, February, March loss, May, December, and then in January 25 in 2 weeks made 120,000, 12,000. Okay, so I'm like, okay, is this possible? So I did run. What did I run? What did I run? I ran for 2 years. So if you look at this 2 years, and if I click on it and then enter, the same thing, just 2 years. And then what is amazing, and that's not all, monthly profit. So here in August, it made almost $100,000. In 23, in 24, it made 1.7 mil, 4 mil, 11, 18 million, 18 million, lost 8 million. Is this, I don't know, in December it made 34 million. In January, 2 weeks of trading, it made $16 million, of course. So I don't have to worry about now about do it every 3 months like I did in a previous video, because what the settings I figured out, if I just put settings 30% of the capital, it's a position side and capital is 3,000 now, but in 1 year capital will be like 700,000. So that's what it's gonna trade. That's why it makes tons of money. Okay, so this is really, really crazy to think that you can make actually $34 million in 2 years, right? Okay, next thing. It's basically 2 years, not 3 years. And then the worst scenario is when I did run, this is 2 years. I did it right? So this is 2 years. But when I went back to 3 years, which means it's practically 2 years again, because it's only 2 weeks in January. So basically, so it runs from January 12, I believe, January 18th, right? So then also I figure out the scanning period I should set between 12:30 and 2 p.m. So it will scan between 12:30 31. So I did find out once it did scan between it's basically between 12 and there was one month where it scanned almost until 2 p.m. But basically, I don't know if it's basic or not anymore, but this is like amazing. I'm like so in shock. So that's actually, I answered my own question from the last video. I don't need to worry about liquidity. All I have to do is do a simple setup, right? So now if I so if I want to create a bot, then basically you give it some name, whatever, and then entry time. So scans once per day at 12:30. So now you have to change this to scan during selected time, and then you select the range, let's say between 12:30 and 1 or whatever you want. So between 12:30 and 1 p.m. So then it will scan every minute during this time frame, and then you create your own bot. So I did create a bot, and it's already, I just created it 5 minutes ago, and I'm already losing, which is amazing, right? So I don't have position, it closed it. So basically my position, I lost $450 right off the bat. So we'll see how it works, right? So I was risking 900, but as soon as it went 30% or whatever, it did close, which is crazy, right? So, and what did it do? It had a long put. So we'll see in about like 1 month what it's gonna do. Okay, so that's all to it. Looking at my other positions, I'm not in a good shape here, except, okay, today I have 3 positions that I open manually. So this is Iron Butterfly on SPX. And looks like it's still on. I still make some money. XSP. I did also use Iron Butterfly. Hopefully it doesn't drop. Still making some money, so I still have a chance here to make maybe $1,500 today. And then tomorrow I have only SPX, so it's also Iron Butterfly. And of course, I have a bunch of others for 3 days, whatever, so we'll see how it works. So I just wanted to show you crazy things with this ODT backtester. I hope it really works. Have fun.